Here we go. I may have ruined the draft. Maybe. We don't know. Let's get it started.
Hey, we're working on it.
What, you've got someone to hose down the sun, have you?
Yes, they've just strapped on their wax wings.
Okay, here we go again.
You know, I genuinely thought you'd be in a better mood today. She's not even here.
Yes, but he...
Oh.
I don't know what the fuck his name is, do I?
Cheeky Peachy donated $10. Thank you for showing me how. Happy birthday, smiley face.
Oh, thank you so much.
Good enough for you? Going in 5.
You didn't have to do that. Thank you.
Good evening.
You didn't have to do that.
Main headlines tonight. Siege mentality. The World Council today established a military blockade to enforce the unjust and punitive sanctions now entering their 10th week.
What are the difference?
From team headquarters a short time ago, Prime Minister Julia Salisbury issued a commanding response to this unprovoked escalation.
The World Council should make no mistake. This blockade and the illegal sanctions it seeks to enforce
I think it's done. Jeez, this is hard work. I never tried it because I don't have the funds myself to do it.
You have been warned.
But it's your birthday. Yeah, but still, you don't have to do it.
Long-term partner to marry him. With his girlfriend Tiffany Lamore standing by him during his long illness, it seems Johnny may have finally turned a corner. Now, as this candid photo shows, it seems he's well enough to propose to her from his sickbed. According to a source close to the couple, Tiffany was delighted that her poorly partner wanted to become her happy hubby. In a joint statement, the couple said they hope to break the record for celebrity marriages, which currently stands at 12.
But now I can get some cake in the like 2-3 days.
Exciting news from Advance today.
Yay!
The announcement of a new monthly prize draw for all team membership card holders. Every month, lucky winners from across the country
We want Santa.
picked at random to receive what Team HQ are describing
You're
as
fine.
unique
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
scheme has been much higher than expected.
Look at Santa. He's happy.
Anything to go by. It looks like pretty soon everyone's going to have one. Burning rubber. Sales of condoms have plummeted this month as sales of responsibility soar. Since becoming widely available earlier this year, the male contraceptive pill has become commonplace in the lives of many heterosexual couples. And as a result,
Someday I will be able to do it here. Aw.
today by one
You're so sweet.
suggests that it's women who are moving away from the humble Johnny. The paper found that partners who are willing to share the contraceptive responsibility are far more likely to be screened for infection and to report happier relationships. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Progress today. For
Oh,
the
Captain, my
Dungeons
Captain.
tape. As the captain leading their rescue mission is announced, the trapped team have survived in the cave.
Captain Haddock.
But hope is on the horizon as the expedition leader is announced by the board of
Ooh, that would be lovely.
Rumors of incompetence throughout his
Look,
career.
Captain Haddock.
Captain Archibald Viator III has proven a controversial choice. His troubling service record includes accusations of being drunk, disorderly, and disrobed on duty. Classy. Burning down the house. The capital was put on high alert last night after disrupt terrorists set an emblematic fire in the heart of Parliament Park. Violent conflict broke out at the demonstration after a mob of so-called protesters from the radical group launched an unprovoked attack on community cohesion officers in attendance. With the methods of this increasingly violent rabble becoming ever more extreme, many are asking if the military should intervene. Colonel Phineas Mad Badger Fortingley Davis of the 1st Mounted Bastards Brigade said his men were, and I quote, oiled up and ready for action. All this, and I'll be talking to some people with fascinating medical conditions, as well as one of the contenders in this year's Feline Football Championship, and her proud owner. That's up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Ah! Now it's so much to do!
But first tonight, our team of correspondents has been dispatched to every corner of the country to see how the people of this great nation of ours are coping with this unprecedented hot weather. First, let's go to Megan Wolf in Shining-on-Sea to see what the scientific community has to say. Megan, how's the weather there? How's the weather there?
Absolutely glorious, Jeremy. Thank you for asking. I'm here with Dr. Anna Burns at the University of Princeton. Are you
He
enjoying
just
the weather in
no,
London?
he is so skeptic.
Isn't it? My eyelids are sweating. Isn't it? My eyelids are
And
sweating.
you're part of a team carrying out a study into just what's causing this unbelievable heat. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. Yes, we want to be able to reassure the public once and for all that there's absolutely nothing to worry about and that they can enjoy their sunstroke and fossil fuels in peace.
You sound very confident about that.
Oh, very much so. I can say without any hesitation, there's really no cause for any concern here. I've actually left my car running.
So tell us about this experiment.
Well, we take data from weather stations from all over the world, along with atmospheric samples, and we take all that and we feed it into this state-of-the-art computer, and very soon we'll be getting a high-tech readout of the results.
Blimey, that sounds very fancy.
I should just say, none of this would be possible without the generous support of Remington's Fist.
There it comes.
To their unrivaled investment in our future, and may I just say, complimentary personal anecdotes.
Do any of you ads benefit your stock?
And, as expected, everything is absolutely
Yes.
fucked. Hang on. This can't be
I
right.
think so.
Right, but obviously,
Ah!
they're going to go that everything is absolutely fine, so...
Well, actually, under concern level, it just says, why, God, why?
We should be celebrating these wonderful results, I think.
We need to evolve gills within 40 years. Here it just says, shit.
Look at you! This is meant to be a celebration! Can't go around looking like that!
Shit.
There you go, much better. Can I just say thank you again to Sophia Remington for providing all of this?
Everyone, we don't have long. Time is running out.
running out, absolutely right. That is all we have time for.
Abandon hope and return to the forest. Abandon hope and return to the forest.
Enjoy that. I'd like to thank Dr. Burns for just one opinion on the climate.
The sea will reclaim us all.
There you have it, Jeremy. Proof, if proof be need be, that everything is just fine. I'm Megan Wolf, here with science. Back to you.
Megan Wolf there, attempting to do some actual news. Next, heads over to Robin Short, who's in Scritchford with some of the winners of this week's Team Membership Lottery. Robin?
People want their
Wrong.
I'm here in Scritchford with Gary Failsafe, a janitor at the local school, and Amelia Jackhammer, an aspiring poet. Both of you were drawn at random from those who hold team membership cards to receive this week's amazing prize. How do you feel? Filled with fervent euphoria.
Yeah, good, yeah.
And all that we had to do was fill in a quick form or two.
Wow, that sounds so convenient. But we're all dying to know, what have you won?
That's right, Robin. I've won dinner with Julius Salisbury at one of the capital's top restaurants.
Ooh, swanky.
I think this one
Invited to Peter Clements.
to help my stock. I will have to lurk right away. I had a really busy day and I'm really tired.
You must...
Thank you so much for your love and support, PJ.
So, can you tell me about
It means so much for me.
Well, I was battling against a particularly difficult floater, probably one of the sixth formers, when the headmaster came and found me.
I was involved in a similarly brutal conflict with a particularly arduous stanza.
So you were both polishing turds?
No, I don't like to polish them. I like to keep them intact for my collection.
Oh.
I like to keep them intact for my collection.
How unexpected.
I don't polish turds. I write poetry.
Ooh, black and white.
So Gary,
Do you think Peter Clements going to let me keep the contents of his down pan? Going to let me keep the
There's no harm in asking, I suppose.
Would you like to hear one?
No, thank you. Gary, when you signed up for team membership, was it in hopes of winning the lottery or were there
Challenge! Yeah!
I like a flutter, of course, but no, the boss said I had to sign up to keep coming into school.
Very sensible. It's important to know who we're trusting around our children.
I have an unpublished book of sonnets about children. Perhaps you'd like to hear one.
No!
Or an anthology
No!
of haikus on the death of innocence.
I'd rather hear about Gary's turd collection.
Really? I thought you might say that. Really? I thought you might say that.
Are you all right? Are you
It's
all
coming.
right?
It's coming. It's inspiration, and it's delicious.
Right you are. Right you are.
Today on the show, there's no news. Just a man who keeps multiple poos.
This big one's my favourite. See how it's fibrous? It's really lovely texture.
Would you encourage other people to enter for their chance to win?
If it's colour you're looking for, take a gander at all blue eyes. Are you looking for? Take a gander at all blue eyes.
The national news lost its way when it covered some crap on a tray.
Some of these are quite rare.
Maybe that was unfair.
And that's all we have time for today. Back to you, Jeremy.
Thanks, Robin. What a lucky pair they are.
Oh my god, so much to do.
It's over to Patrick Bannon, who's gone to the smelliest town in the country to see how the unprecedented weather is affecting the locals. Patrick?
Hello there, Jeremy. Hello, yes. I'm here live in Grizzleford, which has recently voted the smelliest town in the country. And I have to say that, you know, in this heat, the smell really is. I mean, it's something else. Barry Lardons, mate, you've lived here your whole life. How'd you put up with the stink?
Well, we're just all very proud of our achievement, to be honest with you. You tell that look at him, proud as fun, yeah? Do you know what it's like, son? Being the second smelliest town? I was living in the shadow of Arseminster. I smoke fucks. But who's laughing now, eh?
Well, not me, that's for sure. So what happened, mate?
Right, the good people from Remington's Fist came in and saved the day with their factory.
You're talking, of course, about the newly built flour factory.
Yeah, they gave us this big presentation on jobs and growth. But as soon as we heard about the stench, we paid them whatever they wanted to put it here.
Does the stink not affect your...
No.
You get used to it after several weeks when you first bout of sickness.
Ah! Stop it!
Oh, that's nothing to worry about. It takes a few minutes before you develop any symptoms. Now, folk are saying something about the production line and how they dump carcasses directly into the water main, but I think it's probably a few valves on the high street.
On the high street? Should I see a doctor? What are the symptoms?
Well, the first one is asking stupid questions.
So much at the same time.
Jobs, do they? When was the last time you brushed your teeth, you stinking old tramp?
Next recording is a period of randomly bursting into song, followed immediately by delusions of grandeur.
Hello, it's sexy Patrick Bannon, and he's wearing sexy shorts now. Oh my God, look at me. I'm like a stallion. I'm gorgeous. Why didn't you tell me? I should take my shirt off. You know what? I'll even let you touch me if you want.
That'll be the bout of undeserved self-confidence.
Love the Bannon. Feel the Bannon. Feel the Bannon.
And the ennui. All that's left now are the hallucinations and unconsciousness.
Dotty? Was that you? Why are you made out of elbows? You know I don't eat opinions.
Oh, don't worry, folks. Once he wakes up, he'll be just fine. We'll just find a place to stick him where it won't matter how many times he evacuates his bowels.
The sun isn't happening anymore.
That's
Nope.
all here from Grizzleford, a town that's really making a stink. I'm Barry Lardons. Back to you, Jeremy.
Thanks, Barry. with a naval blockade being set up around our coastline as we speak. When we come back, I'll be talking to 3 members of the general public who appear to be here purely for medical reasons. Don't go away. Unless, of course, you've got something better to do. We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back.
Oh my god.
Even for you.
I don't care.
What?
I am done. It's 200 fucking degrees in here, and I can't do this anymore.
I say this every Friday.
Chat, yes or no? Should we play this tape?
What do you mean?
It's Disrupt Logos.
My mic is still.
Only acetica street contains an organic blend of ingredients that penetrate deep.
You can expect the government to request some censoring during the next section. Obviously, we can't force you to do it, but it would make me and the powers that be very happy if you
Tip for 8 times the strength of
Oops!
We should be doing this. Or a report from Grantham Downs. Even the weather will be more fucking relevant than this.
repairing damage and strengthening strands for hair that's truly unbreakable.
Exactly, which is wrong. People's minds should be very much on things. Christ, it's so
Nah.
hot.
Let's not play it.
I can't do this anymore, James.
Sure, use it.
That's it.
You said no.
Over yourself, Jeremy. Why don't you stop being sorry for yourself for 5? Because you have 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. With me, your host, Jeremy Donaldson. Later, we'll be talking to the captain of the territory's first cat football team, Professor Pumpkin. But first, I'm joined by 3 guests with some balmy bodily behaviours. Joining me is a woman who's been hiccuping for over 9 months. Isn't that right, Miss Piercy?
Yes, that's right. Yes,
Yes.
that's right.
Tell us, what brought all this on?
It's all a bit of a blur, Jeremy, to be totally frank with you. See, I was watching your show and I remember seeing the news about the election, and it hasn't stopped since.
Fascinating stuff. Also here is Frankie Steampipe. Perhaps you could explain to us exactly what your physiological foreboil is.
I'm here to say it's high time people like me were respected. We're constantly overlooked in the workplace, we're whispered about on buses, and we're asked politely to leave children's birthday parties. And it's disgusting. I'm sorry, my bowels have comic timing.
And finally, I'm joined by a man who answers every question honestly, even when it isn't aimed at him. How do you cope with that, Mr. Truman?
With a combination of booze, self-hatred, and hardcore pornography.
Is that
not according to my therapist?
Well, in that case, let's speak to Rose. Tell me, how does the hiccuping impact you?
I get shushed a lot, which is hard. At work, they've asked me to stop answering the phones. It's really a sign of confidence.
Well, I find it really fucking irritating.
People tend to believe your story?
Fuck no.
Actually, I've been surprised at how much support I've received.
And Frankie, why have you come here today?
Because my wife left me, and I was hoping that the fame would win her back.
We've started a group for people with ailments deemed broadly comical by society. It's called Take Us Seriously.
That's right. And we bloody well mean it.
And who's joined so far?
A bunch of fucking losers.
It's just us so far.
And how much success have you had?
Well, we've seen some real positive changes.
I don't want to toot my own horn, but it's been a runaway success.
Shit all. Not a single person come to our fun run, and all of our leaflets fell in the canal.
Well, Miss Piercy, some people are saying your condition was actually caused by the shocking events of that night. What do you think?
Come on, Mr. Donaldson, that's absolute rubbish.
What it'd be like to have a pair of tits.
Could you? I'm sorry, it's very hot. What was I thinking?
That you're a team fuck puppet?
No.
Or a sellout cunt?
Apologies. Just a reminder that he can't help it. And hey, if this isn't live television, then what is it?
Fuckfest of propaganda masquerading as journalism.
Right, VikingRobz, tell us, how can the viewers get involved with your cause?
Yes, we're holding a sponsored run in Capital the Park next weekend. It's called the No Smiles 13 Miles.
No, it's called the No Laugh Half. What did I say before the show?
The team pulling Jeremy Donaldson strings.
No, I didn't say.
Oh, wow, we may have to end that now. What a harmless bit of fun.
Steady on! This is exactly what I'm talking about. We demand respect.
Yes, well, later, I'll be talking to Professor Pumpkin. And Ginger Tabby was a world-class pair of penalty balls. Is that really necessary?
No, it isn't. Let go.
Thank you so much for your love and support, Menace.
Enough! That's enough! That's enough!
What are you doing?
Trying not to piss myself.
Alex, cut.
Don't you dare!
Alex, cut.
Don't you dare cut to the ads before I tell you to. You in the broadcast centre. Both Whistlerscape Centre. You listen to me. You cut to the ads before I tell you to, and I will kill every single person in this studio. I am thinking about what I'm doing. I've been thinking about it for a long time. We all should be. Christ, it's so fucking hot in here. Do you remember when we used to do the real news? Before it was all lottery winners and bloody cat football? We are on the brink of a siege, the likes of which the world hasn't seen in hundreds of years. The enemy is at the gates, and I'm stuck here talking to these three fucking idiots.
I think my hiccups have stopped. I think my hiccups have stopped.
You three, get the fuck out of my studio. Go on, now, go! Before I change my mind. Go! Before I change my mind. Jenny, lock the doors. Jenny, lock the doors. Lock the doors. Good. Yes. Now. Good. Right. Yes. You in the broadcast centre. You in the broadcast centre. You listen to me, Alex. You pay attention. Now, I'm sure you've already loaded up exactly what you're going to play in the commercial, but today's going to be a little bit different. Look to your right.
Nope.
Really, look to your right. There's
Nope.
a VHS tape, and I want you to load it into one of the machines. And when I say so, and not before, you play it. And not before. You've got about 15 seconds, so I wouldn't waste any time.
Crazy Neil.
All cameras, all of you. All cameras, all of you. When we come back, we're going to do the fucking news. And because every single thing that comes out of this studio is either one-sided or banal, we're going to show the other side of it. For a bit of fucking balance. Like the good old days. Balance. Alex, play the fucking tape.
We play Crazy Neil. We're not doing this shit.
If I see anything I don't like, I will not hesitate to start by killing this man. Reset the system for the third segment. I imagine the ratings are going to be through the roof.
Dingoes, we've got Ringos. Give me the flamingo, guys. I know the prices are mental. If you're boiling hot and you're thinking, I need to get cool, I need to get down to Neil's.
How to like cool down the drama? Just play Crazy Neil.
Customers, but our prices are dropping faster than a kid with a cold. It's on the floor. Yes, they're dropping every day. We've got crazy artificial paddling poles, ornamental paddling poles, big poles, little poles, any ground catching nets. Well, I don't care what you think. I'm gonna drop them even further. We got rubber rings for pets. We got rubber rings for you. We got rubber rings for them. We got rubber rings for her. Are you the managing director? No. We got everything from pina coladas, lifeboat starters, ladies on lilos. We got men in silos. If your favorite
What do you
hobby
mean
is
they
ice
play it?
sculpting,
Why the fuck
outside
didn't they play
toilet,
it?
we can let
Alex,
you
what
sculpt
the fuck
dragons.
is
We
wrong
can let
with
you
you?
sculpt flagons.
You're a
We can
chance
let
to
you
make a
sculpt
real fucking
icebergs.
difference.
Whatever the temperature's doing, we got a
You
fan.
fucking calm down. How long?
8 seconds.
You. What's your name?
Andy.
Of course it fucking is.
Jeremy, put the gun down, please.
How long?
We're going live now.
Welcome back to what's left of the National Nightly News. Our main story tonight. There is a fucking massive military blockade being set up around this country. We are surrounded and outgunned, as incidentally am I. Now I have asked for all the security doors to be locked, the studio doors to be locked, but security is on its way. So, I doubt what happens.
Oh God, yeah.
Let's try and do the fucking news. Let's try and do the news. Our first guest tonight is Jenny. She works here in production, and earlier today she told me she put forward several news stories. Older viewers will remember those, but they've all been rejected. So tell us, Jenny, what's somehow less important than Barnum and Bailey's Amazing Chick Circus and Commander Pumpkinut, the fucking cat footballer? Really, Jenny? There isn't much time. There isn't much time. Come on, just one real news story.
I don't know, I can't think. I'm trying.
Christ! You haven't even taken it into public ownership yet. And we might as well be run from Julia fucking Salisbury's no doubt immaculate kill room. And this gallant knight, in slightly shattered armour, is Andy. He's a CCO. What's that stand for, Andy?
Community Cohesion Officer.
And what does that mean, Andy?
Well, we aim to strive...
No, you utter prick! I mean, what does that mean? What is a CCO? What are you? What is a CCO? What are you? Policeman! You're a policeman, a fucking policeman!
Yeah, that's what we used to be called.
Used to be? It was less than 2 months ago. What the hell is wrong with you all? Jenny, any recollections yet?
Nothing's springing to mind.
All right then. Looks like you're in the hot seat, Andy. Exciting, eh?
Are you relating to this?
Excitement? It's your first hostage situation.
Yeah.
Yes. Pretty shitty you ended up being the hostage, eh? Never mind. How many people have you arrested for not carrying or having their ID cards?
Well, firstly, we don't arrest anymore. We invite for consultation. And they're not ID cards.
Don't be a bell end all your life, Andy. You know what I mean. Answer the question.
Well, it shouldn't have to be a big deal to prove who you are.
Only the guilty have something to fear.
Well, yes, actually.
How desperately naive.
Look, I'm just a police officer. CCO.
Just following orders.
Oh, come on, mate. That's not fair.
It was rhetorical. Jenny, ready to spill the beans yet?
Jeremy, please stop. Jeremy, I'm scared. Stop. Alex didn't even play your tape. This is pointless. It's over. Jeremy. It's over. Jeremy.
I was going to quit tonight. I had notes. See? I had notes. See? There's a recording. A VHS tape. A message from Disrupt. I haven't heard it, but I know what it's trying to say, and I wanted you at home to hear it. So listen to the other side and make up your own minds. But Alex Winston, who works in production,
it's me.
It was not for your eyes and ears. It was not for broadcast. Maybe Alex will play it after the next break. Doesn't matter. Tomorrow morning it will arrive in every major news broadcaster worldwide. But I wanted you to hear it first. To listen to what Disrupt had to say about this unreported country. Because Disrupt denied. Well, we swapped places while I wasn't looking. They're now the ones investigating, looking for evidence, trying to make the world a better place. For me, I'm in this newsroom interviewing Jeff fucking Algebra. What Disrupt have to say is important. You might not agree with all of it, but you should still hear it and make up your own minds.
Are you serious? Disrupt. A credible source. Get more objectivity out of Alan fucking James.
Oh my God, are you being deliberately obtuse? Why can't any of you understand there's no such thing as a credible news source anymore? Aaron, shit! Aaron! Oh shit, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
He's bleeding. It's in his shoulder.
First aid! Whoa, we need first aid.
He doesn't need first aid, he needs a fucking ambulance.
Paramedics. There'll be paramedics for the security.
Unlock those doors.
No! Don't do that!
Jeremy, he's bleeding. He could die.
Yes, but if you open the door, that's a gift.
How did you think this was going to end?
Why are you even here today? It's supposed to be your day off!
My date cancelled. I thought it'd be more fun to be here than moping around at home. Truth be told, I wanted to see you. Being annoyed with you is like wearing a comfy jumper.
That's the nicest thing you've said to me.
Let's not make it the last.
Right. All remaining cameras on me. In a minute, I'm going to ask Jenny to unlock the doors. No. Oh, me, Aaron, our cameraman, can get the medical attention he needs. I should imagine I'll get arrested for this. Wasn't it graceful? I had a speech.
We all need those.
I was meant to be resigning with a flourish of honour. A last hurrah. I was going to wish you all one last peaceful night. I'll say that happening now. Still, I want
He
to have
gets
one
moved
last
by
stab
being
at the
called a
news
coffee
before I go.
jumper. Yeah, true.
Before I go, there's so much more we're not telling you. There's large groups of scientists, and they're
Nope.
testing.
Nope.
Something.
Nope.
Something loud
Nope.
and something. What was
Nope.
that? I didn't think it over the.
Stay back, please. Mr. Donovan, you have 10 seconds to lower your weapon. If you do not comply, we will open fire. God, 10 to the ads. 9, Alex, cut 8, to the ads. 7, 6, 5.
A plus. He looks like the real version of that woman from Wreck-It Ralph. That is freaking true, Galaxy. That is so freaking true. I don't either. I don't remember it either. A small bonus. Well off. I'm making them going down. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. It was a crazy one. Well, if you liked the video, please consider to hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Don't forget to push the little bell. And if you wanna catch me live, I'll be live streaming every day, 3 PM Eastern Standard Time on Twitch. Link will be in the description. That's all for today. Until the next video, bye!